Have you ever wanted to know what personal traits are important to have as a DM? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you my top 5. I'm Inwills, and welcome to the In Crowd. So at the end of this video, I hope you will have enjoyed it, and if you have, then please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button to get notifications for when my next video goes live. So I first started with role-playing games back with Dungeons & Dragons Basic Edition, when dwarves and elves were actually classes. However, my DMing career started back when we had Advanced Dungeons & Dragons First Edition. But since then, I've been a GM/keeper in a variety of other games, including Mythras, Call of Cthulhu, Starfinder and Shadowrun. So what personal traits do I think are really important for any budding GM or DM to have? Well, I've got 5. First up, have a passion for being a DM. Yeah, you are going to be spending a long time in your campaign worlds and in between adventures, formulating plot lines and almost like adding details and levels of atmosphere to your campaign. You're going to be very busy in between games while your players might just be relaxing and chilling. So try to have that passion so you actually enjoy being in your worlds in between the sessions. Remember, you're not there to really do all the rules. You know, your players can take responsibility for that as well, but you do need to love the game. So passion would be the first of my top 5 tips. And number 2, keeping organized. You know, campaigns and even one-shots need a huge amount of information to be on hand and ready to be relayed to the players, and so it's important that you can keep yourself organized, whether that is online or in A4 folders, or even keeping all your dice in the correct place. For me, I've used a variety of ways. A4 folders with the old-fashioned A4 loose leaf paper through Google Drive, but now I use Realmworks, which is a fantastic program that allows me to link people and items and places together within the program. So if I have an NPC, for example, once I've made notes about that person, every time I write his or her name, it links back to the original character sheet. I'll be definitely doing one of these videos on Realmworks in the future. Realmworks also has a wonderful flowchart at the end, so you can actually map out a whole campaign. So keeping organized no matter how you do it would be number 2. Number 3, yeah, I do a lot of presenting and a lot of talking to people, and this is really important for being a dungeon master or game master. And it's important that you can create an image in the mind's eyes of the players, and it's important that you can describe both the look, the feel, the smells, the color, everything of the image, and that you can put it together in some kind of narration in order to sort of like bring the game alive. So practice those presenting skills, they're definitely important. And while you're doing that, don't forget that multitasking is a key feature of your work ethic. Yes, when you're DMing, you will need to take careful note on the player's own motivations and plot lines, the NPC's motivations and plot lines, where everything else is going on in the world, and also items and storylines and plot lines. If you're streaming it as well, or even if you're just doing it real life role play, you've then got to consider tokens and dice and maps, and also be able to have a quick look at the rules and make sure that you can read and almost like look as if you're listening at the same time. Also, if you are playing online, you're also probably hosting the game, so things like Twitch and Zoom and everything has to be monitored so that everything looks great for your stream. And finally, tip number 5, Keep cool, calm and collected. Yes, I know that might be 3, but think of them as a phrase so it just counts as 1. I think it's really important that, there's going to be a variety of places within your campaign, or sessions indeed, that you're going to be having to engage with the players. And although they might want things to go their way, or they might ask for your interpretation of the rules, which sometimes can differ from theirs, it's important that you listen, take on board their suggestions, keep cool, calm, collected, and go with your decision. So, there you have it, my 5 top tips for being a keen and effective DM. Remember, practice makes perfect. And so, enjoy your DMing. And I would just like to end today's video like I end all my streams on Twitch by saying one piece of advice to you all. Please remember to be who you are and say what you think, because the people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. Have fun, guys, and I'll catch you all later. And until then, happy gaming. See ya. Three, 2, 1. I'm going to be telling you 5 of my top. No. But before that, as a player. No. 3, 2, 1.